Check, check. Yeah. All right, we finally settled down after years traveling, years living in apartments all over the world. We have bought a house here in the mountains of sunny Spain, albeit it is quite cold right now, hence the hat. Shar is on the camera. We moved in, what, 4 weeks ago now? 3.5 weeks ago? 13th of December, Friday the 13th as well. So unlucky for some, hopefully not unlucky for us. But look, I've been itching to get back on YouTube. Those of you will remember from years ago documenting the travels and, you know, reviewing Airbnbs, reviewing apartments, all these different things. And I don't know, I've been itching to get back at it, and I thought, what better time to sort of start documenting again and sharing this new chapter of my life, I guess. So to do that, first video back, we're going to just take a tour of the house. Basically, we're going to start off here at the front entrance. I don't know, like when we came to view the house, I just completely fell in love with this area in particular. It kind of reminds me of like Home Alone. Maybe if we get some snow, I'll do a bit of a sledge down the stairs or something, but I don't know, just these stairs, this staircase, this handrail, everything about it. This year we moved in too close to Christmas to put up any decks, but in future, this will all be decked out like with, I don't know, what's it called? The tinsel and lights and yeah, big tree and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get on with the rest of the tour. So coming down here from the sort of, and this is what I love about it as well, there's so many different layers and stuff, and you'll see that as we go around, but again, just something I fully fell in love with when we came to view. We've got the garage here, and it's enough room probably for a couple of cars, although we do want to turn the back of it into a gym. Let me show you. So this is our rental right now. It goes back tomorrow, the next day. Got to take it back to the airport. It's a different story. But yeah, throughout the entirety of this lower floor, I guess, like the basement floor, there's different sort of rooms like for storage, for boilers and all these different things. Look at this, right? There's a bunch of decorating, renovating going on right now. So like, just forgive the rest of the house when we take you through it. Like it's nowhere near the finished product. But you know, this is all like plaster that we ripped off the wall. We got a bunch of logs for the winter over here. This is my mum's car, by the way. I drove it over from London 2 weeks ago, like 1,500, 1,600 miles, 1,400 miles, I think. So like 2,000 kilometers in the space of 2 days. It was pretty chaotic, but we live to tell the tale. I've got to do it back though in a couple of days. But anyway, these are the logs that we got delivered. This was 1 ton of logs. Charlotte went in and went to order, what was it, 3 ton of logs. I'm glad we took a rain check on that because, well, I'll play the video now of what it looked like when they all get delivered originally. There was a lot. This room in here is really cool, and this is something that is quite common in Spain, I think in Portugal as well, where basically they have like a lower room floor that basically stays the same temperature all year. So in the summer it never gets too hot, and in the winter it never gets too cold. And this is what this room is. For now, we're not really doing anything with it. I mean, I put the dartboard up there the other day, but it will probably turn into a bit of a, I don't know, like a bar area, like a kind of man cave type place. I would love like to have like a cigar lounge, whiskey area, like bar. I don't know, we'll work it all out, but it's a really cool room anyway. We're not using it at the moment, but we'll definitely use it in the years to come. So back through here then and back outside, and I just love how you'll see like how the sun sort of like goes all the way around. It starts at the back end of the property and it comes to the front end of the property when it sets, and the entire place is just lit up so well in the day. And the climate here is just perfect. Like yesterday we got a bunch of rain. That's the first day actually, isn't it, that we've had rain since we moved in. So just to talk about the stones before we go any further, and I hope I don't bore you, but this house was built around 25 years ago, but they started building it for like 10 years prior to that. So when I was speaking to the owner when we moved in, this wall and the surrounding wall was actually built around the same time as when I was born. So the winter of the same year that I was born, this house was getting constructed, which is a really cool touch. I think it kind of feels like it was kind of made for us, I guess. So yeah, I just love all of the different brickwork, like all of the different layers to the house. Like I say, like no disrespect to any of the other houses in the area, but Spain is quite renowned for like the kind of white looking houses, and all of the houses within the village here look quite similar, just like a white house, and then they've got like the kind of reddish slates for the roof, whereas ours does look completely different to any of the rest. And I just love that. I love the uniqueness of the property. I love even just like all the red and stuff like that. You know, it definitely does need a bit of a painting, but like really I think it's beautiful personally. When the sun's shining on it like this, yeah, I'm falling in love more and more every day. So we walk up here then from the front area and we've got these amazing views of the rest of the town. And then moving into the back, this palm tree here is massive. It doesn't produce coconut, so unfortunately, no. But you thought it did? No, I thought it did. Yeah. We won't say. We don't have to talk about that. But yeah, when we came to view the property again, this is something that really caught our eye. We're like, we've always been on the coast and within palm trees and all these things. And when we saw this size of palm tree in the middle of our garden, we were just like, it's just amazing. Like it's so cool. Anyway, moving into the back here, basically garden surrounded in cypress trees here. We've got an outdoor shower over here, which we're not using obviously right now, but in the summer it'll be really handy. We've got our pool, which is covered. Again, we've not been in that, but when we came to view it in the summer, it looked perfect. I wanted to get right in there because it was extremely hot, and it does get hot here in the summer. We're actually in Granada, which is, I believe, one of the warmest parts of Spain. It gets like right up to like 40, 42 degrees in the summer. Let's talk more about trees. We're talking about bricks a minute ago, now we're talking about trees, but this is an olive tree. So I'm not really that into olives, but it's one of my New Year's resolutions that I'm going to get into olives, because how could I not, right? Like we've got an olive tree in our garden. We've got various like different smaller trees around the garden, like so red apples, green apples. I think we've got a plum tree, is this one here. This is some like local fruit. We've got a pear tree as well. So yeah, just like a whole wide selection of fruits basically, which again will be really cool in the summer once they all come to bloom. And then obviously we've got the pergola over here, which is really cool. I actually got one of these in the home house in Ireland, and we're always sitting out, you know, in the summer having a few beers at night and stuff. I've got the TRX set up here, which is great. Like this is the home gym, so kind of swinging off this like a monkey at the moment. It's good, like it keeps me active, keeps me going, so that's handy. If you've never used the TRX, highly recommend. Over here then we've got bamboo, again takes us back to our sort of travel days. We've got the bamboo all across the garden as well. And then yeah, all of these lights, actually I think there's like 6 or 7 around the whole garden, and they come on obviously at night time, and yeah, it's just perfect. Over here we've got the outdoor barbecue area. Not used it yet, actually. We should definitely get it going. I love a barbecue, but even now it's perfect. Just rustle up some burgers or a steak or something like that. All right, so that's it for outside. We'll head on into the kitchen first. So when you come in here, and again, like take everything right now with a pinch of salt. We are going to be obviously renovating and modernizing it, right? Like everything is very, I wouldn't say outdated, but very traditional in terms of Spain. No disrespect or anything if you're into that sort of thing. It's just not it wouldn't be our go-to. So in time, we'll be modernising everything. We're starting with the lounge, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, this is a kitchen, got everything we want for now. You know, we've ordered our own little bits there. You know, we've got the NutriBullet, for example, for smoothies, protein, all that sort of stuff. We've got the air fryer. Toaster came today, which is great. We've got an oven, stove built in, all that sort of stuff. We've got a utility room through here, and maybe one day I'm thinking about maybe knocking this wall and making all of this like the kitchen area. So yeah, in here, got a boiler, washing machine, utility room. Like I don't know what else I can say about that, to be honest. All right, and then through here, we have got a couple of different rooms. We'll start off with the left one. This is downstairs toilet, which Charlotte's calling the pink room. Whatever reason, I don't know. Then through here, just got a pantry. Palm trees in the brain. So yeah, pantry through here with all our food and stuff. And you know, we've been living in like a shoebox apartment in Dubai, for example, a shoebox apartment in London, and like we've never had space to store anything. So we've been Charlotte went to the shops the other day and bought way too much, but you know, it'll store. Anyway, moving into the lounge, and I quite like how this all like kind of flows. This wall here would potentially be gone, right? Like for example, and this would then flow straight into the kitchen. We maybe have an island put there, maybe have extra window space or something. But anyway, lounge area, this is where all the plaster came from. We've got some furniture that they left over, which is great for now. Again, we'll be replacing it. Even the flooring and stuff, like it's very traditional. It's beautiful floor like marble, but it's just not our style. Over here then, we've got just dining table, I guess, where obviously we will sit and eat dinner and stuff like that. The lights will be replaced. I love this room though, how like, light it is. We've got 3 pretty large windows here that wrap around the lounge here. This one obviously looks out to the front, and then the 2 of these out to the side with a view here just of the whole entire sort of village. And yeah, it's just beautiful, like I say, you know, with the light right now, even in the winter, but obviously once it comes to summer, we'll get even more light. In this room, just, yeah, it's just really light, and I love that personally for a lounge. So walking through here then into the entryway, I guess, the hallway. We've got a little storage cupboard in here. Forgive all the boxes and stuff like that. Again, we just moved in, give us a break. So up the stairs then to the next level. We're going to start off, I guess, with the master, shall we? Yeah, right. So this is our bedroom. Beautiful views out, again, bed, wardrobe that was left over, fine, like this. I don't even know what you call one of these, but we've got an ensuite through here. I love actually showering in here because you look out through this little window, which is really handy actually, because we got an Amazon delivery the other day and I was having a shower and I saw him pull up at the front of the thing. I was like, sure, got a delivery. Anyway, through here then, the rest of the hallway. We'll get to this room in a minute because this is probably my favourite room, albeit it's not done up yet. But we've got family bathroom in here. We've got the, you know, shower area and toilet and bidet and all that, which is great. We've got 2 spare bedrooms over here. My mum is in one right now, so I won't show you that, but that looks out into the pool. This one here is very similar to the one over there, to be honest. This window here looks out that way. The window in that one looks out this way, but we've got, you know, built-in storage, beds in each room. Perfect. So going into what I believe is probably the best room in the house. We're not really using it right now, but we will be using it a lot when we get it to what we want. So I don't know, I'm in 2 minds right now whether to make this an office or whether to make it like a media room, because right now down the stairs we're unsure whether we want a TV in the lounge or not. But I'm thinking L-shaped sofa here, and then big TV or projector or something up on the wall then. All right, let's go outside. This is a balcony, and this is why I love that room the most, because for me, we're not using this right now that much. I think we've been up here once or twice. I think I smoked a cigar and drank a whiskey up here on Christmas Day or New Year's Day, I can't remember. Charlotte, you were saying you're going to do yoga up here. We'll sit out here, we'll read a book, we'll drink wine, and yeah, just chill out, listen to the birds. It's so peaceful out here, it's beautiful. We've got all of these mountain views up here, and we went hiking a couple of times. The nature here is just out of this world, honestly. Like, it's something that we've missed, you know, being in Dubai, and it's something that we've already fell in love with again. Like, I'm running every morning, and the air as well, like something that I've really noticed, like Dubai, the air, terrible, like horrendous. It's the only one thing, and driving as well. This side of the balcony, you get a different sort of view altogether. You look down here into the valley. Yeah, you get some crazy views. The sun sets over there as well. The sun rises over this end, and again, just with the nature and the sounds and the smells as well, the clean air, it's beautiful. All right, so the final room then in the house, and the actual house itself was advertised as a 5-bed, because that room that I just showed you a moment ago, the media room or the potential office, was advertised as a bedroom. And then upstairs here was also advertised as a bedroom. So I don't know, you've obviously got the basement as well. It could easily be a 5-bed, but we're probably going to consider it as like a 3-bed for now. We don't need 5 bedrooms. This up here could also be the office or the media room. Still undecided right now, like I say, but up here is just like, I think it was their loft, and then they converted it, and then they obviously made the stairs the whole way up and down. But yeah, you just get like really beautiful views, pretty much 360 views the entire way around here. You've got like different views in different directions. The sun hits it in different ways and stuff. It's beautiful, but I'm thinking maybe like either a huge desk the whole way along here, maybe built into the wall here, office space, or I was thinking that make a step here and you can sit up here, kind of like here, and then a projector would shine on that wall, and it could be like a huge sort of cinema room with like built-in speakers at the back or something. I think it could be quite unique and cool, but again, undecided in all of this. So that's the house. That's it for the video for this week. I just really wanted to get back on YouTube and start off obviously with this huge life update, and I don't want this to come across like I'm sort of gloating or anything like that. I just wanted to, I don't know, number one, we were watching videos the other night, and I just kind of miss documenting and looking back and having these memories, and I really want to do that again. And then number two, I feel like I've got a lot of, like I've went offline and I've just like kind of went monk mode for a couple of years, and I feel like I've got a lot of value to share. I kind of want to start sharing that, documenting this life, documenting the renovation, but also giving as much value to people as I possibly can, like ultimately help the younger me, because I truly believe if you work hard and you put yourself in positions, then you can achieve certain things. And that's what we've done. You know, we've worked super hard. We put ourselves in Dubai and, you know, out here now in Spain. And I don't know, I don't want to say that it's all perfect, because it's not. What you see on the internet sometimes doesn't reflect what is actually happening. And, you know, we've had it tough as well, you know, like there's been certain things happening behind the scenes over the last couple of years. It's not been easy on either of us. But I think, you know, you've got to enjoy the good times as well, and that's what we're going to try and do. And like I say, I really want to share as much value with you as possible to help you build a life of your dreams, because this really, to me and to Shar, like if you asked us a couple of years ago, would we be living in a house like this in Spain, we'd never have guessed in the position that we were in, for example, in London or back when we were traveling. So that's it for this week's video. Like I say, I'm going to try my best to upload now every single week. So see you next week.